What's up everybody, my name is Dreamer and in this video I wanted to show you how to make a tropical house. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. So I have this project right here. This is actually a new song from me that is out now, which is really cool. The song is called Enjoy This Moment. So I'm gonna start with the drums because that's what I initially started with. So the first pattern we have right here is a kick and a snap. Kick sounding like this, and then a snap like this. Oh, they sound like this. And then we have this percussion loop right here. This is actually kind of two layers of percussion in a way. So we have these very standard tropical percussions right here. And then we have these layers right here, which are more hard hitting. I don't know, I just like the way they sounded on top of these percussions right here. They have a lot more aggressive transients, and they're very short as well. So together they sound like this. Next we have, I think this is a hi-hat. Yep. Very standard hi-hat. Then we have a shaker loop coming in for the second part of the drop. This is two shakers. I have swing on it. I swing on the sequencer, which makes the drums more groovy, essentially. Yeah, that's basically it for the drums, I think. Yeah. So the percussions for the verse, like they just hit for the first time, and just to make some movement in the song. I've put a lot of delay on it, so it sounds like this. Oh yeah, I also removed the other layer of the percussion, so I only have these percussions. Now I guess it's time to move on to the chords and everything melodic with the instruments. So I'm gonna start off with the piano and the main chord progression, which is this. Very happy and standard chord progression. For the drop I wanted to change it up so it became more groovy and it just wasn't sustained chords going all the way. So I had made this rhythm right here. I also, for the intro here, I have this pad. Just filling up some of that mid frequencies. Then I have this sine wave. I guess this is a pad as well. And then I have this river ambience, just to create some atmosphere in the song, just so you understand the setting. I also have this walking in sand ambience. Which is perfect for that tropical summer vibe. So the intro transitioning into the verse sounds like this. So for I guess this is the pre-chorus, I add these plucks. This is a patch I made in Serum. They sound like this. They sound very tropical, and they fit the vibe really well. So the way I made this is very easy. You just have a sine wave, as you can see. You use the first envelope 1, just create a shape that sounds like this. Then you use a noise. I've used the glass lid 3, which is the one I find the best. And yeah, you just use these settings right here. It's super easy. Then you go into the effects. You use a hyper dimension, a phaser, delay, and reverb, and an EQ, of course, to kind of make the sound you want, the way you want it. But it's really easy and it sounds really good. And then we come into the chorus and the pre-drop. So here I add a lot more elements, as you can see. And then I have the melody, the drop melody played on not as many, because the drop melody have plenty of layers. I removed some of the layers and then I play it on just, I think it's 1 or 2. Yeah, it's 2. So I had this pan flute, which is a preset in Serum, just called pan flute. Then I have this lead right here in Serum, which is also very easy to make. So you just go to analog, basic shapes, and then you turn the wavetable position all the way up until it's in this position right here. Then you use the wave shape terminal, which you can find in the digital one, and it's this one right here. You make the first oscillator have 7 voices, the other have 4 voices. You make this envelope on the volume envelope. Then you have an envelope 2, which is modulating the cutoff of the filter, which is an MG low, which is going for both of them. Then we have envelope 3, which is modulating the level of the noise. And that's basically how I make the sound. The effects that I have is just an EQ and a compressor, a multiband compressor. Yeah, and by the way, if you wanted to slide, you just put on the legato here and voicing. The serum patch is kind of drowning the pan flute, so you can't really hear it. So I put a low pass filter on the serum patch, just so you can only hear the pan flute in the beginning. And then it like fades in when we start to come closer to the drop. I also have the bass in here without the sub. I have a known layer for the sub. This is also a preset from Harmor. This is Analog Bass 2. You just go to presets and it's this one right here. The thing I've done within Harmor is I've just removed the reverb. I've also played a little bit around with the compression, but not too much. And then for the post-processing, I've just removed a lot of the high end and the low end. And also made a sidechain. Then we add another layer for the plucks. They sound like this. As you may hear, they sound a lot warmer than these plucks right here. They can sound a little thin, so I added this layer to add more warmth and to fill up the mid section, because it sounded really like empty in that certain area. So these are also a serum patch. So it's really easy to make. You just have these shapes, the envelope here, which is modulating the filter, and I believe they are also modulating, yeah, they're modulating the gain on this shelf right here on the EQ. And yeah, these are also the effects that I used. It gives a really nice feeling to the sound. Then we have the piano, just playing the standard piano sustained chords and the pad. And yeah, that's about it for the pre-drop. And then I have this sidechain. Then I have this effect sweep, just building up until we get to the drop. So all the effects sounds like this. Yeah, for the drop I used basically everything I used from the pre-drop. The only difference is that I add more layers to the lead. So now we have another layer, which is this kind of plucked piano thing. I think it's called plucked grand. So yeah, it's a plucked piano. Sounds really cool. I love to use it in tropical house and pop genres. And combined with the pan flute and the serum, it sounds like this. I also add a sub to the bass. So the transition from the pre-drop into the drop sounds like this. So yeah, that's basically all of the elements in the song. But what's a tropical house song without any vocals? Absolutely nothing, in my opinion. You have to have vocals. So I just made some text, and then I found a singer. It was perfect, to be honest. I really loved her voice. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a little preview of the song. It is out now on all platforms. As I said in the intro, it's called Enjoy This Moment. And if you would take a little bit of time from your day to just listen to the song, it would mean everything to me. I'd be so grateful. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you now for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll shut up and let you listen to the preview.
watching the sun go down and taking in the summer sounds. Hold me closer until the night is over. Your love is my drug